Hello and welcome to the show. We start this week's FailRace episode with a Need for Sleep 64, learning that despite the fact that the bus may have rocket engines on the back, it is not really an ideal vehicle for space flight. Turns out it doesn't really, it's not really balanced. Particularly, I'm amazed how far he managed to get it after the initial sort of bounce off the roof of a building. It's got a decent distance, and then there are all of the alarms as the bus stumbles and rolls about. Impressive distance after not a fantastic launch. Yeah, it's not the most aerodynamical of space flight vehicles. Sorry, G6 drop on a Forza Horizon 2 with the Super Stadium truck doing a little bit of a wheelie. Got some interesting suspension setup going on here, just kind of messing around in the docks area. Goes to take a ramp, gets a really big wheelie, catches the back on the top of the ramp, and now the truck's cartwheeling and then begins to climb up some containers. Very nearly gets up the second one. That's quite impressive. I think I've seen cars quite climb the containers in that manner. King Panda SSJ3 again on Horizon 2, doing some of the cross-country races with a couple of rally cars, and well, everything goes wrong for both of them. Some synchronized rolling, definitely. FailRace approved there. The Subaru managed to land it, spins it round and carries on as the Ford resets itself, and they literally continue the race pretty much where they left off. Foxy Devastation on a Halo Master Chief collection. The Warthogs are determined not to be left out from all of the cool stunts. This one hits one of the sort of energy shield bits. It finds some traction while going up it. There's a massive backflip, wheelie, sort of lands on a rock face, and then we just dodged some bullets, and that was a bloody close fuel rod cannon shot from the Hunter there. Got away with it. GTX AVI on DriveClub going for Overtake of the week as the goes soaring, but I don't quite know what that other car is. This is a prototype something, I don't know. Aerial overtakes are pretty hard to pull off. I was watching, was it Too Fast, Too Furious the other day? I guess he's been watching it as well. That's quite an impressive overtake. Shame about the little bump at the end, otherwise that'd be spectacular. Mysterious Glove on Project Cars, showing how not to take the first corner, as one of the LMP cars gets itself up on two wheels, lands on the roof of another, and then he clears the track by depositing that vehicle on its roof in the gravel trap. Austin 1301 on Project Cars, learning that open-wheeled vehicles are also quite dangerous. As we come under braking at Spa, the car on the outside clips the wheels, goes for a very rapid tumble, and takes out something behind him. Yeah, open-wheel cars, you can't really get away with little bumps with the open-wheeled vehicles. Zed Nausea again on Project Cars. This time it's the Formula rookies that are making a mess of things as we come through Alton Park. He just clips the back of the car in front, and again it's the wheels getting connected together that sends this car into a rather sudden roll, and now, well, it's lost all of its bodywork. Tom the Turtle 180 finding out that driving on a wet track with slick tyres is really rather dangerous. You can't carry very much speed, and that sort of thing. It is very easy to do. Incredibly easy to bin it and spin the cars. However, the AIs are having more problems. Many, many more problems. As we come down to the hairpin, that's a lot of cars. Just all style it. This is either practice or qualify or something. And everyone is stuck in the wall. None of them. I think it must have been a very sudden rain shower, because normally the AIs will dive in the pits to get tyres, but this is just everyone is stuck. The entire field is wedged in the corner, because of course as soon as one car goes, or as soon as the rain starts coming, one car goes off, and then they're all sort of skidding and trying to stop, but well, everybody's gone and got stuck at the hairpin. There's a couple more cars join in as well further back. It's chaos at Monaco. LA Blues Boys on iRacing, showing that FailRace Online are very much living up to their names. Cold tyres with the Kia Optima, and things go a little bit wrong across the grass, get a big bounce, and there we go. It's It's a FailRace team car. It is inevitably going to end up on its roof at some point. This time it's very spectacularly across the grass at Silverstone. Yeah, cold tyres are dangerous with them things. Next up, we're on Flatout. I do love Flatout. Such a ridiculously silly game, this one. Coming off the start line. Keep an eye out for the AI that gets killed by a cone tumbles along, and then everybody gets confused and scared and doesn't know what to do, and sort of all drives themselves off the course at turn 1. Yeah, it's certainly helpful making it halfway up through the field as everybody gets scared at the first corner. That's so Hagen on GTA 5 driving through the tunnels, gets slightly wrong, clips a wall, and that's parked. That's not going anywhere. Normally GTA will let you sort of wobble the car off, but no, that one is very solidly parked up there. It is going nowhere. Thick Fuzzball 84, again on GTA 5. We've got sort of like a little demolition derby arena going on around here. Now, we've seen the Zentorno act peculiar with dead bodies before, and this one is even stranger. The body's kind of got stuck on the side of the car, and it's going absolutely berserk. We're going for three sort of rolls, and then it's firing itself around the course. Yeah, we had one where it got stuck in sort of like the rear wing. This one, it's completely made a mess of the car. Up next, Abby151 doing one of the spectacular custom races on GTA 5. You know, the ones with all the really, really very, very big jumps. We've got the adder doing sort of... Burnout would be impressed with the number of flat spins that go on here, but it's the aerial takedown that I think is most impressive at the end. Just lands on the front of the Zentorno enough to bump it up onto the wall. YBCR on a GTA 5 trying to get away from the police. Now, this is a fairly common tactic when you've got a decent-sized wanted rating, jump in the airfield and grab the jet that's in the hangar here. It's a fairly straightforward way to get away from the police normally. Unfortunately for this chap, he first gets smacked as the door comes down. Now, we've seen this a few times before. Unfortunately though, he can't get up. He's just not letting us get up and trip and fall over and then get up again, and this like gets shot in the back and then we fall over again. Now the police are starting to get angry. It finally gets in the plane. The police just sort of swarm the area, and the police got up on the wing, and they have successfully, by throwing just sheer number of cars at the aeroplane, they've stopped it. And then everybody dies inside it. Yeah, that escaped, but didn't quite go to plan. And finally, we have Psycho Rat on GTA 5. Now, I'm sure we have all tried this at some point. Tried to do the Fast and Furious, get the car underneath the semi-trailer. Admittedly, this is perhaps not the most likely vehicle for that to work on. The Kuruma is a little bit too high. He's managed to sort of get it wedged in the side. Not really sort of properly under it, but kind of a bit stuck. It's not really going. I love how the Regina just drives past as if nothing is happening over there. I mean, the semi-truck is carrying on as if nothing is happening. Kuruma is now kind of getting it to sort of wiggle around a little bit in there. Tries again, gets the trailer up on its side, and physics decides to just forgets what it's doing, and off goes the trailer. The truck ends up on its side. That's not the outcome that I expected. You know, maybe have the truck, like at this point, maybe just the trailer disconnect from the truck. Don't expect the trailer to just sort of drag the truck with it. Like, it just hit the anti-gravity switch briefly, and off goes the trailer as everything goes tumbling. Yeah, that's not what happened in the Fast and Furious film. It wouldn't surprise me if it happens in the next Fast and Furious film, but that's not quite how it's... how it's supposed to go. Well, there we go. That is it for this episode, guys. If you would like to submit clips for this series, then you can go to our forums. There will be a link in the description. At the very top, there is the FailRace clip submission section, and in there you can find all of the rules and how to submit your clips. But that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.